Hey guys, it's me, Anna, and I just felt inspired to do a video about recruitment tips for the University of Arkansas since I went through last year as a PNM when I was going into my freshman year, and I felt like it could help a lot of people because I remember I was always looking for these videos and stuff. So I have my laptop over here with some notes pulled up about tips and tricks, not tricks, there's no tricks, but tips for recruitment. I'm a Chi Omega at the University of Arkansas, and I'm from the Woodlands, Texas. I am at the pool right now. I've been tanning and I've just been brainstorming. So yeah, we can just jump right into it. So the first tip I wrote down, which I wish someone could have told me, is be creative and true to yourself when you're making your video and answering the essay questions. Like, you don't have to sit down like this and talk to a camera for your video. You can if that's what's in your comfort level. That's what I did. You can find my video on my channel, and that is something I was very comfortable with. But get creative. Do something unique about you. Like, you want to stand out. We want to know something that we couldn't get off your resume about you. So for me, I have a small baking business here in the Woodlands, and so I shared about that. And I showed a cake actually that I make for when people order them. So that was super cool. Tip number 2 is going to be reach out to girls on social media in every chapter. So right now is positive panhellenic contact, which means a girl cannot, like, I cannot answer a certain question only about my chapter. I can only answer about Greek life as a whole. Greek life is amazing. So if you're like, hey, is there good philanthropy at Greek life? I would be like, yeah, it's amazing. Each chapter has their own philanthropy and they're all fantabulous, and you get to do special events for each chapter, and it's super cool. And it's really awesome to get involved in the community and to raise money and help out. So a girl cannot answer a specific question about her chapter, but she can promote positive Greek life, panhellenic, whatever. But definitely reach out, say hey, talk to us. We'd love to talk to you back. My next tip is watch all the Instagram takeovers that each sorority does. They put so much time and effort into these, and they're all amazing, and it really showcases each chapter, I think, really well. And you get to see an insight of kind of what the girls are like, what they do, their daily life. It is super cool, super entertaining. So be active on those social medias, watch those stories, just really dive in. The next tip I have, buy cute bottoms now, because they give t-shirts. So they give assigned t-shirts for each round, and you won't know what those t-shirts look like pretty much until you get to orientation. So I recommend buying more solid bottoms versus pattern, but it's really up to you what you're comfortable in, what looks good on you. I wore jeans one round. I wore these cool, like, linen professional looking pants for another round. I wore a lot of skirts. I wore a denim skirt. I would recommend maybe not denim shorts, just because there is more of a level of professionalism during recruitment. So I'd recommend skirts are awesome. Altered State has the best skirts. Skirts are awesome. Jeans are cool if you want to do a cool jeans look. Princess Polly has super fun, cool pants that I love. I'm trying to think of some other good stores. Online boutiques are probably really good. Altered State's awesome. Nordstrom probably has some good stuff too. Abercrombie has been upping their game, so check Abercrombie for some cool stuff. But yeah, get creative, show your personality, get some cute bottoms. My next tip is rec letters. Be asking for those rec letters now if you can. Be reaching out to everyone you know. Post on Facebook, post on your neighborhood Facebook group, because I know I have one of those. Just reach out to every adult you know and be like, hey, do you know a apple pie? Just a random, but just reach out and be like, hey, do you know blah 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 sorority, and if they could write me a rec letter or whatever. Just reach out, get those rec letters done, be on top of that. If you can't get a rec letter for a sorority, it is no big deal, but I definitely encourage you to work hard and try and get one for every sorority. Now I'm going to move into tips for during recruitment week that I took away from the week. So My number one tip is don't talk about what houses you have with other people versus what houses they have and which houses you liked, you didn't like. Everyone has a different experience. Don't let someone else ruin your experience, and don't ruin someone else's experience. Keep those things personal. Someone may love a house that you did not like, and someone may not like a house that you loved, and you do not want to hurt people's feelings. This week is about you, and this week is like very individualized, so just don't talk about it. You probably will hear some people say some not so nice stuff, but just block it out. Try to avoid talking about it. If people ask you, hey, what houses do you have today? Just be like, you know, I'm not really comfortable sharing, but I hope you have a great day today with all your parties. Just don't talk about it. Don't talk about it with your roommates. Don't talk about it with anyone. It'll make everyone's experience better and individualized. My next tip is be kind to everyone and try and make friends. This is the best week to meet people and make friends. There are so many girls that I met that I still talk to. I still have on Snapchat. We're on each other's private stories. We talk. Like, it is awesome. Going along with that is get to know the girls in your Gamma Chi group. I became really, really, really close with all the girls, well, not all of them, but majority of them in my Gamma Chi group, and I still am connected with them. They are awesome girls, and it is so cool to have friends across all Panhellenic chapters, and I really just loved it, and it made my experience so much better because you were there late at night with them making selections, meeting with your Gamma Chi, so just really have fun with them, get lunch with them, eat dinner with them, like really just immerse yourself, make friends. They may not pledge your sorority, but you'll have those friends for the rest of your college career, and they will be Panhellenic sisters with you for life. So my next tip is do not, and I express this so much, do not talk negatively about any house. It does not matter. You can hurt someone else's feelings. It's disrespectful. It's rude. Like, just don't. Like, women empower women. We should lift each other up. Don't talk bad about other houses. I know women in every single house. They're amazing. They're fabulous. So just, if you just didn't have a good time there, didn't love your conversation, keep it to yourself. You will meet girls in those chapters later on. It could be a girl from your Gamma Chi group who goes there, and you could love her. So don't say anything negative about other houses. It is against the rules. Don't do it. Be a nice person. Just don't. My next tip is express your personality through your clothes and your hair and your makeup. Feel free to do something fun with your hair, with your makeup, with your outfit, accessorize, jewelry, hair accessories, cool blue eyeliner, whatever fits your vibe, do it. I'm not a big hair accessory person, but I'm a big jewelry girl, so I did cool jewelry, I did cool earrings. I got lots of comments on my earrings one day that I ended up wearing, and it was awesome. So I really encourage you to wear cool accessories and make yourself stand out, and really just stay true to yourself and give a cool talking point about something you're wearing, and stay appropriate with your clothes. Like I said, nothing too short, nothing too tight, just professional. Like, for example, like you're going to church or you're going to your friend's birthday brunch is another good vibe to go for. So another big tip that I got when I was going through recruitment was look at the girls in line with you at the parties and see if you could envision them being your future sisters. That's a great way to tell if you're really vibing with that sorority and feel like you can make friends in your own pledge class, because you only get to talk to normally a few girls that are actives in each house, but it truly matters if you could vibe with the girls in line with you for the parties who are gonna be in your pledge class, who would potentially be your main friends. So really look around, talk to them, get to know them, see if you could see these girls being your best friends. It doesn't have to be immediate, but see if like you would want to establish relationships with them and get to know them, and just really spend a lot of your freshman year, since you're doing so many new members things at the house, with those girls. Another big tip, follow the rules that Panhellenic sets during the week. Just follow those rules. It's not hard. One of the rules that a lot of people struggle with is we're not really supposed to be interacting with the boys who are frat rushing while we're there, because it just takes away from the whole experience. So they put that rule in place to benefit us, so respect it. Don't try and break it. Don't try and get around it. Just respect Panhellenic's rules. Paris is awesome. She knows what she's doing. She sets these rules in place to give us the best experience possible. So just respect her rules, follow them, and it'll only enhance your experience. It only enhanced my experience, and it only hurt people who didn't follow those rules, and it didn't make their experience as fun. You can talk to boys any other time after recruitment week, and you will be totally fine. I was pretty tired and pretty busy during recruitment week, so I was just fine following the rules, doing my thing, writing in my journal, whatever. Going off that, writing in your journal. So what I mean by this is I recommend you buy a journal that you take notes in during recruitment week. You should write notes about every house after every party that you go to, just about the things you talked about, the people you talked to. And one thing that I added was the feelings that I felt when I went to each house. I wrote down my immediate feelings right after I went to each house, which was really, really helpful to look back on to see how I felt. Because a lot of my conversations were similar, but it was the feelings that I took away from those conversations that are important to look back on. Because you won't remember very well after 3 days each conversation. So it really helps to look back on those notes and your true feelings after each conversation with each house. Another tip is have your parents come to bid day if they can. My mom and my aunt came to my bid day, and it was the most fun thing ever. We got to hang out on the lawn of Cayo together, and I loved it. There were parents on every lawn. There were parents on all the houseless lawns down the row. It was so fun. The parents love it. They fill up the Greek theater. It was awesome. So definitely have your moms, parents, dads, brothers, whoever come. And it's just a super fun day. They want to be there and celebrate you. So I totally recommend if they can come, have them come, because even dads love it. My final tip would be have fun and enjoy this week. It is supposed to be a fun week for you. Just really dive in, give your all to every house, be true to yourself, and have so much fun. Make friends, enjoy conversations, stay up late, hang out with your roommates. It's a fun week. And if you follow the rules and just enjoy the whole week, it'll be an awesome week for you. It was one of the most tiring but most fun weeks that I've ever experienced in my whole life. It felt literally like summer camp. And so I think if you really just embrace the process and enjoy it, then you will get the most out of it. So that is my number one tip for y'all, is just love it. Love the process. This was a pretty short video, but thanks for watching, y'all. I just felt compelled to make this. I was thinking about it while I was tanning, so I hope those were helpful. If anyone has any other questions, you can comment them, I don't know, or find my Instagram and DM me, I guess. I can answer best I can in positive Panhellenic nature. So you don't ask me anything super specific about one sorority, because can't answer with that. I can only answer generalized. But yeah, feel free, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you're looking for an example for a recruitment video, you can click on my account and watch mine. So yeah.